Hello everyone, my name is Beaualexander and I'm so glad that you're here. As many of you know, I've been thrifting home decor largely over the last 6 months. My love for sourcing unique and eclectic home decor pieces has really kept me busy through the latter end of this past year and given me something fun to look forward to each week. I'd say that nearly 35% of the decorative accessories within these four walls within my apartment have been purchased secondhand from Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or Goodwill. I really enjoy buying secondhand because I'm able to curate and cultivate my own personal style so reasonably. I think it goes without saying that you can absolutely accessorize a home and tailor it to your liking without breaking the bank. And my goal for these thrift and tell sessions is to continually inspire you and show you what to be on the lookout for when you're out and about, or even just to help you garner a new appreciation and perspective for the types of pieces that you may see out and how to incorporate them into your space. I have yet another substantial haul for you all this week and I cannot wait to show you my finds. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe down below for more thrift hauls, styling, and inspiring home decor adventures. Leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you're enjoying my channel. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow. This is where you'll find more of my behind the scenes home decorating and styling inspiration. Now without further ado, let's jump right into it. First up is this beautiful set of champagne coupe glasses. I love the swirled and twisted stem. It's very aesthetically pleasing, adds an element of visual interest, and elevates the look of a cocktail with ease. They only had 3 here, each was marked at $1.99, but I did manage to find a similar set of 4 martini glasses on Wayfair, selling for $43. This set of large rustic skeleton keys was kinda cool. They were likely made of cast iron in some form of wall decor. Very primitive in appearance, and for only $2.99 they were extremely reasonable. I'd imagine these sprawled out on a coffee table. You know me by now, I definitely spray paint them black, but an interesting accessory I've yet to see out. The large round stopper is what drew me to this decanter. It's very bulbous, much more so than the piece I purchased a few weeks ago, but I've been on the hunt for others in varied shapes and sizes. It does have a vintage flair, and for $5.50, it's a steal. Many I've come across on Etsy range in price from $40 to $165 depending on their age and origin. Next up is this beautiful English-styled barley twist compote. I saw the same style had sold on Cherish recently for $200. Now I can't be sure this is a vintage find, it is extremely heavy though and well worn. For $3.50 it could definitely serve as a multifunctional piece, be it a cake stand, plant stand, or decorative riser. I loved how thick the glass was on these coasters. They were only 99 cents each and very reminiscent of the slab glass coasters from Pottery Barn. Now at Pottery Barn they'll set you back $30 for a set of 4, so needless to say for $1 you could definitely make a statement on your coffee table or countertop with a set like this. I do have an affinity for Art Deco styled pieces, and this ceramic Lennox vase was right up my alley. It was $12 here, a piece made here in the USA in the 1980s as part of their Centennial collection. I found a few of these online in the $55 to $60 range, so not a bad price for this neutral tone find. I've always liked the look of steamer trunks. They're usually quite expensive when you see them out antiquing, but here at Goodwill this trunk was only $14.99. I found a similar style brand new on Wayfair and it will set you back a whopping $220 on sale. I think in the right color and size, a piece like this would be really cool to incorporate into a home as a coffee table or nightstand. Now I've done quite a bit of baking and cooking this past year being cooped up at home, but one piece I've managed to do without and wish I had was a rolling pin. You can get these just about anywhere. The cheapest I've seen was at World Market for $16. This marble variation was just what I needed. It was only $2.99 and in near perfect condition. Alright you guys, so it was another lucrative week out at the thrift stores in my area, and you guys know how excited I get to show you all of the incredible finds that I find for such a steal of a deal, and I cannot wait to dive right in. The first set of pieces that I found were these beautiful champagne coupe glasses. Now, I actually only found 3 of them on the shelf, so again, I'm in hopes that I will find a 4th to complete the set when I'm shopping in a future outing. They are absolutely stunning. What really attracted me to these was the swirled, or I guess you could call it like a twisted stem on this glass. Very beautiful, very unique, and a little bit artistic. If I had to guess, I would likely say that these are a bit newer. I did find a very similar set of martini glasses with a similar stem on Wayfair. They were going for around, I think it was like $15.50 each, so around $60 for the set of 4. Whereas I bought each one of these glasses for $1.99, I believe. A total steal, a bargain if that's what you want to call it. Very visually appealing, aesthetically pleasing. They are an eye catcher, something I know I will be happy to display on my future bar cart, and a piece that will ultimately elevate the look of a cocktail with ease. Alright you guys, now keeping with the bar cart decor, it's so funny because I keep buying pieces for this bar cart that I don't own yet, but you have to buy these pieces when you see them out because the chances of me coming across them when I want them are slim to none. So the next piece that I found was this beautiful decanter. Now I did find another decanter a couple weeks back. It was a little bit more elongated and it was by Marquis for Waterford. This piece here doesn't have any maker's mark. I'm unsure as to who made it, but it's a very, very beautiful decanter. Very simple in design. It's a little bit more eclectic in its shape. It is rounded. The other one that I purchased is more cylindrical in shape. So this one is a little bit more bulbous. I love the handle detail. It has a very substantial stopper. I mean, this thing is massive, and this is ultimately what caught my eye. This is the reason why I even saw this piece when it was on the shelf at that thrift store. I did my best to research similar pieces on Etsy, on eBay, on Google search, and a majority in this shape and size and the silhouette do date back to the late 1940s, 1950s, all the way up to as recent as the 1970s. I would assume that this is vintage just from my research, but I have no definitive way to know for certain. So if you guys have a decanter like this in your home, by all means, please let me know who made it and where it came from. I only paid $5.50 for this piece when I was out, though I have to say a majority that I came across when I was doing that research that I spoke about earlier, they were around $40 to $75 on average, all the way up to $175. And many of them were of European origin, so they did come from overseas. I can't be certain that this particular piece followed that same course, but it is an absolute stunner, and for the price, I wasn't going to leave it behind. Alright you guys, now I have to admit I was super excited to see the next couple of items out at the thrift store. They are all from the same set, but I did have to buy them individually. And it's this beautiful Mikasa Royal Sweet Sugar Bowl and Creamer Tray. This is a 3-piece set, as I said, and it's so funny because I actually found this for my good friend Elizabeth Sanson in the collaboration that we did back in November of last year. I happened to see this out when I was sourcing items for her for that collaboration, and I wanted to keep it for myself so badly, you guys, because it is very Art Deco in appearance, and I just happen to really have an affinity for ribbed and fluted glass and crystal pieces. It catches the light so beautifully. These pieces are multifaceted, so they pick up on the reflection and refraction of light so well. I paid around, I think it was $2 per piece. So it was $2 for the sugar bowl, $2 for the creamer dish, and $2 for the tray itself that they're both held on. I also found one additional piece, and it was this beautiful, I guess this would be considered like a gravy boat. You could use this for dressings or sauces. Another beautiful piece. This one was $2 itself too. I haven't entertained much through this past year, but I fully intend to have my friends and family over in the coming months, and I know that bringing out and busting out a piece like this when we're having tea, when we're having coffee, when I'm entertaining, it's just a fun way to elevate the table setting and really just mark the moment. From what I was able to look up and research about these pieces, they do date back to around the 90s, like the early 90s. So are they vintage? Technically, yes, but I would consider these relatively new for a Mikasa piece. I did check comps for these pieces online on websites like Etsy, and for the 3-piece set, they typically sell for around $20 to $55 at most, and for the gravy boat by itself, around $15 to I think $20. So did I get a score? Absolutely. At $2 a piece, I definitely couldn't leave these behind. Alright, you guys, now the next piece that I saw I absolutely loved from the get-go, and it was this beautiful white marble rolling pin. Now, this is a little bit more practical. This is something that I would use and incorporate into not just my decor, but actually utilize in day-to-day cooking. I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of baking here at home, especially through this last year. And when I moved into the apartment that I currently live in, that was one of the pieces that wasn't on my mind. I mean, I moved in as everything was coming to a close, so I did not have the chance to purchase a rolling pin prior to. So when I saw this one out, I think it was $2.99. Believe it or not, there was another one as well that was $4.99, and it was a lot smaller, so I stuck with this one because it was more substantial, but a fantastic piece for the price. I looked on Crate & Barrel, I looked on Wayfair, and they typically sell rolling pins like this from $25 to $40 on the low end, and I've seen them go for as much as $150 online. We know that I'm always on the hunt for anything that's made of natural stone, marble, onyx, alabaster, and a piece like this, I just couldn't pass it up. Alright, you guys, so the last piece that I found was this incredible English-styled barley twist compote dish. Now, I happened to see the same exact piece on Cherish's website, and it sold for $200, which I think is a little bit excessive. I found it for $3.50, which I thought was too good to pass up. This piece is extremely heavy, you guys. It weighs about 6 pounds, and I think it's very versatile. I mean, I envision this piece just as a compote dish in my kitchen, on my kitchen countertop, holding either lemons, limes, you could do clementines, any kind of fruit that you eat often in your home. I also think you could display a cake or cupcakes on something like this. You could use it as a plant stand or even just as a decorative riser to hold a large scale candle. It does have that hand-turned antique wood appearance, but I do have to just say, you guys, that I do believe that this is made out of some sort of resin. It is a little bit worn too. I need you guys to understand that not every single piece that I purchase and bring home is in perfect condition. I would say about 99.5% of them are. This was probably the only piece that I purchased, knowing that it did have a slight scuff here, a little bit of damage, but I fully anticipate on painting this. At first, when I thought it was real wood, I intended on sanding it down and staining it a darker black or a dark gray, but now that I know that it's just a resin base, I might just strip the paint and refinish it in a black color and seal it so that way I could actually utilize it. And I know I just told you guys that the last piece was the last item that I had in this haul, but it's funny, I actually just ordered something on eBay earlier on in the week, and I have to admit, you guys, I reference eBay a lot. I put their links in my videos because a lot of the pieces that I find can be found on eBay for a little bit more than what I would find them for when I'm out thrifting. I ordered these beautiful, well actually I'll just show it to you guys. I'll do an unboxing, which is something that I've never done here on this channel, but I ordered these two stunning pieces for my kitchen, and I want to open them with you guys so you can see my actual reaction to them. I haven't actually opened them just yet. I did see multiple pictures online, and I'm so excited because I have been looking for, well, let me just show you. You guys, look what I got! I'm so excited! So I have been looking for a salt shaker and a pepper mill, and I found this set here on eBay. They were, I want to say $29 for the pair, and I actually had like a $10 off coupon or something to utilize because this was my first purchase on eBay. I've never purchased anything on eBay, and I happened to come across these myself, and I thought they were absolutely stunning. You guys know how much I love marble. I just got done talking about it when I bought the rolling pin. I love this green color. I have dark green marble coasters. I just bought that trivet, and I think this will look so nice paired with both of those. I love the geometric form and fashion, and they're stunning. They're actually in beautiful condition, ready to use. I think I'm just gonna clean them up and put them on display, you guys. I'm so excited. Definitely worth the splurge. $30 is a little bit of a splurge in comparison to the prices I pay for each piece that I buy at Goodwill or at a thrift store, but I know that these are vintage. I know that they did come, I want to say they probably date back to like the 70s or 80s. That's not definitive either, but that just from the posting. This is another piece that I need to do a little bit more research on. If you guys happen to have these, know that we're twinning now from this moment forward, and I absolutely love them, and I'm so excited that they arrived literally in the midst of me filming this video. Anyway, that is it for this week's video, my friends. Be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know which item from this haul was your favorite. Hit the thumbs up button to like this video and let me know that you enjoyed this thrift outing. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and accompany me on this weekly home decor journey. Follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow for more day-to-day posts and inspiration, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you won't miss an upcoming video. I hope you all have an incredible day, and until next time, bye!